He was born on the 1st of January as an accident. His parents wanted a girl, but they were happy enough with him. Started me to go on her. His first word was sofa. He thought it meant cat. And he was alright, he was normal, but somewhere along the way things turned from bliss to you are dismissed when I tell you you're dismissed. Do I make myself clear? Yes, miss, in a sense of, is this it? Shouldn't something be happening? Some lacking in magic, just sort of boring, not tragic. And though he never seemed too phased, on the inside he found himself more and more frail. He spent a weekend in jail once to get into a fight, kind of almost didn't mind, didn't really miss the time. And then trouble became an outlet, just something to feel nice. And maybe his parents divorced when he first thought, what's the point in trying if happiness is an ideal, not a destination? Ever after is secretly as fleeting as the conversation you had with that one girl on that one train, that one time. And he thought he was in love for some time, but obviously never asked her name, so obviously never saw her again. And he found out his dad was cheating and leaving without a reason, and the possibility of leaving the world behind through a pill had never seemed more appealing. Remembering the accident of his birth, he begged the sky for meaning, screamed out like a child, teasing the empty medicine bottle into a cocktail of, this must stop. Jail is an option, but life is a prison sentence in itself, so yeah, buck it, deuces, tapping out. Noticing the distance in seconds between making a decision and condemning it to past tense, he counted to 100. Inhaled and exhaled 100 times, a breath for every single I'm fine, and things would get better in time and all that shit. As then clenched his fist and thought, fuck it, should've done my wrist. 2 tablets fell from his palm, as much weight as Eve picking an apple from a tree, or Adam or somebody, didn't know, didn't read it, didn't think he needed it, but it was someone's responsibility. Anyway, rolling on the ground, he felt a darkness fill his head and a regret so vast that uprooted forest would pay their respects. It washed over him like a nightmare that refuses to relent. The inner child, accident or not, pleaded within him to stop, but a month's worth of sleeping pills taken all at once kind of has a mind of its own. Soon after his head hit the floor of the bedroom, the door swung open like his mum knew full well that something was broken, like she had a contingency plan all along. She'd been waiting in the wings of her son's depression for so long that she was starting to get the impression that maybe something was wrong, and what was taking so long? But today was the day she could have never prepared for. Miss needed to stay calm. An ambulance is 10 minutes away, but 10 minutes feels like 3 days when you're watching your baby slip away. In the waiting room, she feels the hospital staff trying to prepare her for the worst, brace for impact, because this is going to hurt like the word pain is an insult to the feeling. Her son has the same name as the doctor, who takes her to one side and says, Miss, each comma in the sentence lasts a lifetime. Your son is alive. He's asleep, but he'll be fine. She collapsed there on the floor and thanks God for the first time since age 5. Thank you, what a time to be alive. He blinks his eyes open as if he's never seen the light before. The sight reminds his mum of the first time she held him and wondered what stories the world would tell him. The great mystery of what's in store. They both cried together, apologies and promises made that things would get better, and they would, and they did. Or one day at a time they crawled their way back into some semblance of normality, and they never once allowed themselves to slip back into the banality of silence. They made rules. When I say how was your day, you're not allowed to say okay. If you spent the whole morning trying to remind yourself which was the right way, I'll ask you what's wrong, and I'll just listen. Your existence is a gift, and though you may struggle to believe that you are loved, it's glib and it's cliche and it's true, so what are you gonna do? As the years passed, one day at a time he met another girl on another train, and this time he remembered to exchange names, leading to first, second and third dates, and on their wedding day even his father came. He didn't have much to say, but sometimes our presence is the only respect we can pay. The following year his wife started suggesting baby names. It was innocent, an accident, surprise, babe, we're gonna need a bigger place. I'm not going to pretend things were always okay. Ever after doesn't always mean love and laughter. Sometimes it just means figuring out how to get to the next day and remain sane. And he realised one evening, while sitting on his first word, as his wife's head lay silent in his lap, watching his daughter torment the cat, he thought back to that night from another life and how it doesn't take much to fade to black. He said, thank you so much for allowing me back, and for all of his failures on the night he collapsed, his greatest success was failing at that.